Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are all doing well. Yes, I'm here all the way from Rustenburg. This weekend we had some weekends. During the week we had some meetings here by Gatswane Nature Reserve in Rustenburg. So that's an interesting weekend. Yes, where can I begin? This weekend is it's going to be a busy weekend. It's supposed to be. It all depends now on the weather, because the weather forecasts show that this whole weekend will be heavy rainstorms and stuff. So then it means the park will not be that busy. But if it's going to remain the way it is now, it's cloudy, nice weather, nice little cool breeze blowing through the mountains here. So if it's going to remain like this, the park's going to get busy, and that means business for us. Yes, so there was a couple of concerns during the meeting raised about people that's going to come in the park and doing some stuff. So one of the big bosses of the security from Pilanesberg and all the nature reserves and Northwest parks approached me, and then they asked, okay, so I'm going to assist them voluntarily, giving them my time, because I know the park so well. I said I'll assist wherever possible I can. So yes, I'm here this weekend. I'm very honored to be here. I'm very honored that I was approached by the manager of Gatswane and the managers of security. I'm very honored to come and help them. Look, those guys having their hands full. They are operating these parks. They are running the show perfectly. But yes, there's people messing around in the parks, and they can't be all over, which we all understand. The park is quite big. Pilanesberg is also quite big. There's also Madikwe, whereby there's the big fives and stuff. So there's also all the resources is focusing there by the rhinos and stuff because of rhino poaching. It's you won't believe. You know, the people don't know about it, but there's a lot of rhinos getting slaughtered for their horns, and it's a pity it happens like that. So the park rangers are very busy batting that combat against the poachers, which we all understand. So yeah, nature reserves like Gatswane, which have small game, they got a lot of game, don't make mistake, but they don't have the big five. Okay, so this park is not big enough to cater for them, but they do have a lot of animals here, and then they have a lot of spring water from the mountains. So that's where the challenges come in. People coming from outside, they do some ritual stuff, and then they keep on damaging the fences and stuff for trying to come into the park. And in that process, they're lighting candles next to the spring waters, and that causes veld fires, and we don't want that. So now, luckily, with all the rain that we had the last couple of days, couple of weeks, the fields are nice and green. The patches here are very green. Animals are enjoying this. So but still there's a lot of dead grass in between, which can raise a big veld fire when that candle fall over or whatever. So this is the problem this park is sitting with. The rangers are combating that. Then they also need to check the day visitors that come into the park, make sure they don't vandalize or do illegal stuff inside the park. So that's where I am coming in, trying to make a little bit the workload a little bit lesser for them. I can't do much, but at least with the drone in the sky, I can monitor and I can see what is happening, where is somebody doing what, who's cutting what, and all those kind of stuff. And also I'm driving into places whereby vehicles can't get to. So I'm glad here, very honored to come and assist in a place where I can benefit also from. I mean, for me to be in the nature, it's so beneficial, you know, for my health, my state of mind. Yeah. Although I'm doing important work or a job for them, I see nature and I'm happy. I'm in a place whereby I'm enjoying myself, I'm enjoying doing this, so I'm very happy to do things like this. I enjoy it, so I will do it every single day if I need to. And anyway, I'm here today. I'm going to my favorite point on the other side where they normally go cut the fences. As I said, this weekend is an important weekend. There's some message that came through, people on Instagram and people on TikTok that posted videos that raised an alarm, and we will see what's going to happen with that, but we will be prepared. We don't want to get caught, so that's why we are doing all these precautionary steps. If that videos that went viral on TikTok and the social media, it's true. So that, nevertheless, so that's it. The people said that this weekend they want to come into nature reserve, they want to come and take the water, so they want to have the spring water. So we don't know, by meaning, what do they mean by that? Are they going to come in like a paid customer, coming in by the gates legally, having a braai there by the picnic area, take the spring water, which I don't think the manager of the park have an issue with that, but they mustn't gather around and close the place so that people coming to enjoy that areas can't even see the spring water now because of people are. So there must be a control about this. All right, so that's not my, that's the park managers who will run with that. So, but yeah, that's why we are here. We just want to take precautions to make sure people don't get out of hand and they come and mess up. All right, so the other thing is, will that people come through the famous point there by Rustenburg, coming over the mountain, cut the fences and force their way into the park and come and get water? That we don't know. That's why I'm here with the drone. I'm going to take the drone up, see if I see some movement there, people in the park. I'll let the rangers, I will notify them and they will come and assist. Also, I don't want to mention any names, but the manager of security also, he gave some rangers from Pilanesberg also to come and assist here, which I think is a good thing. It's just a little bit more boots on the ground. So also the guys are armed just for in case, for safety's sake, for their safety's sake. There will be some controls in place. Otherwise, we just get to monitor the situation, see what it is, and the rest of the time we're just gonna sit here and relax, enjoy the view, check the animals, and whatever we see, just document it and just look at it and do whatever you think you can do out of it, for educating purposes or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's it. Alright, so I'm on my way to the mountain. That side I'm gonna drive very slow because the whole week it was raining. I wasn't here since Saturday, so now I'm driving slowly because there's a lot of water that washed the roads away, so I just want to be careful for that. And then maybe Saturday, if everything goes well here, there's no issues, Saturday, maybe Sunday, I'm going to Pilanesberg. I'm going to operate and work with those guys. What a privilege, I'm telling you now. So it all depends what's happening. If everything is quiet, we're going to move out that side. In the long run, I would really like to go help there where the Big Five is. Look, there's nothing wrong with Gatswane. We can battle this thing. This thing we can sort it out quickly. And I think park rangers and the manager of the park, they know what to do and they will do it. They will execute. And then I think I need to move where there's a problem with the rhinos. I saw brutal stuff last weekend. I'm telling you now, I'm still in pain because of what happened. That's bad. It's sad. It's really sad. Yes, guys, the rhino poaching. You know, if you look at it in the news and stuff, it's not that hard on you. You see and you feel sorry for the animal, but I'm telling you now, to see it in real life, that's emotional. That's really emotional. that can break you down if you have a heart for animals. So I'm telling you now, that is very sad, especially when the calf standing next to his mom. Oh, don't, come on, that's bad. So yeah, those criminals, they don't have a heart, they don't give a damn, they don't care. They really don't care, they just don't care. So as long as they get the horn and go sell it on the black market, they're happy, and they're gonna keep on doing that. So nobody wants to stop them. So there's a war going on against rhino poaching, and I want to be part of that. I really want to be part of that. And a matter of fact, any poaching, I'm in for that. I'm telling you now, I wanna be in the war. I wanna be in the battle for that, because I don't think it's right to do poaching. Any animals, doesn't matter what animal, which park, where. Poaching is not right. Poaching is not on. But then anyway, guys, let me not go on and on about the same story. I'm gonna stop the video now. I'll be making another one when I'm up there, because now I'm gonna start talking to you with my head swinging to the sides and stuff. As soon as I see something interesting, I'm gonna pop the video and make a video for you guys so that you can see what do I see this side, and maybe you can tell me something, something I missed, or something I didn't see. So yeah, all right, gentlemen, ladies, have a splendid and a wonderful day. May God bless you, and stay humbled and stay safe. Love you guys. Cheers. Till later.